Hey guys, what's up? It's Eric. I'm here to review the first of well, it was a trilogy until they just made the fourth one, Scream. Scream 1 was released in 1996. It's directed by the same guy who made the first Nightmare on Elm Street, Wes Craven, and who also directed the original Last House on the Left, and he also made My Soul to Take, which I thought sucked, Red Eye, I think he's done some other films, but this, and Nightmare on Elm Street are his most famous ones. So yeah, this is written by Kevin Williamson. It stars David Arquette, Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, Matthew Lillard, and it has a cameo by Drew Barrymore. So what do I think of this movie? Well, if you're a big horror movie fan like me, and if you're just a movie nut in general, you'll love this movie. I mean, this movie is just so original with the whole slasher genre. I mean, there has been a ton of people complain about the cliches in horror movies, like if you have sex, you'll die. If you do drugs, you'll die. Never say "I'll be right back" or yada yada yada. There's a whole list of cliches in horror movies, but people complain about them all the time. But in Scream, the characters themselves, they know the cliches and it's self-aware. Like, Scream knows about all the cliches. It actually talks about them, and the characters are self-aware about them. I mean, that right there is just brilliant filmmaking. That it's self-aware. And also, what I liked about this is that usually in horror movies, they really don't have a big, well-known, famous cast. I mean, Return of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre had Matthew McConaughey and Reese Witherspoon, but that was before they got famous. This movie has people who were famous from like day one, from when this movie started being made. So yeah, that's one thing I like about it. If you've ever seen this movie, Click, his dad plays the principal in this. As I said, it has Drew Barrymore, Courtney Cox from Friends, Neve Campbell. She was in a show called 54, and David Arquette, and a good cast. Wow. And while it may not be the scariest movie ever made, but I thought that the opening was absolutely terrifying, about how that guy on the phone said all that really creepy shit. And also, this was one of the first movies that actually told many people who were not aware that Jason didn't show up until Friday the 13th Part 2. And another thing I liked about it was that the costume, the Ghostface costume. I mean, even before, when this movie came out, the whole Ghostface costume was a very, very popular costume. Because, well, that means that anybody can be a victim. Anybody. Even your next door neighbor, or you could be a victim. I could be a victim. Anybody could be a victim. So yeah, I mean, come on, you have had to have been Ghostface once during Halloween. I know I was. So yeah, that's really all what I have to say about Scream. Good movie. Check it out. The best in the whole series.